Ahoy!
Welcome to another episode of The Wave. My name is Adam.
My name is Nick. Welcome aboard.
How are you, Nick?
I'm good. I am ready to explode with news.
News explosions.
Chat.
It's a bit late. We're starting late tonight.
I know.
Cool. I'm glad you know.
I'm aware of the time.
Well, we've been starting early recently, and now it's like 8:30 and we're only just starting.
I know. I've had this is the second time we've met today.
It is, yeah. 2 times in one day.
Because you pop round because it's one of my daughter's birthdays.
It is, yes. Happy birthday to one of your daughters.
And she very much liked your presents. So.
Good. I'm glad. Thanks for the tip.
Not a problem.
So that's some news in your life. Anything else been going on?
I've just been busy. A couple of family birthdays this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just life is going full pelt. I'm not going to bore people with how my work life is very busy, but that is the reason why I haven't sent the newsletter out yet. It will be in the next
a newsletter coming.
Couple of days.
I would offer to do it myself, but I'm not going to.
Okay, fine.
To be fair, we said, for those who don't know, the Patreons get a newsletter every month. We did say it'd come every month. We never said it'd be the beginning of the month. Never. That's never been a deal. So as long as we get it out some point in August,
yes,
we're good.
We'll be fine.
We're not breaching our terms and conditions.
How about you? How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Have you had a sexy week?
No more than normal.
Okay.
I've looked in the mirror a few times.
Right.
No, not really. It's just living life, isn't it? Just keeps going. It's got a bit cold. Where's summer gone?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost dark.
It is. It's 8:30 and it's almost dark.
Don't like it.
Getting towards the winter.
No.
September's usually nice though, isn't it? We usually have a nice September. So hopefully we'll have a nice September.
Plenty more sun to come.
Good. I hope so.
I have decreed it.
Nick's saying more sun, therefore more sun is coming. My mic's dropping. I apologise. I don't know what's going on. If you notice me sinking down, the stands are of age now. We may need to invest in some new stands.
Mine's fine, I think. I don't think mine's
dropping. No, yours seems okay. Mine just occasionally just seems to drop down.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
You got wet hinges or something. I don't know. Could see someone about that.
What do you want to talk about?
Should we do news first?
You want to do news first?
Yeah.
Okay,
why
let's
not?
do news first.
Enough small talk.
I haven't prepared any news. I apologise.
Okay.
I feel like I've been slacking a bit lately.
Well, get on your news bike.
Apologies.
Netflix crime.
This is on the BBC.
The first bit of news is crime. There has been a crime done by people in Netflix.
Somebody in Netflix has done a crime?
Yeah. 3 people in Netflix have done a crime.
Okay.
3 former Netflix software engineers have been charged with an insider trading ring that made them $3 million.
Wow.
That's 2.2 million English pounds.
Thanks, BBC.
They used confidential Netflix subscriber growth data to trade shares and make money.
Naughty boys and
Absolute bastards. But they have been collared.
Been caught and arrested.
So, yeah. Was it worth it? No.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
There's 3 of them, it's made $3 million. That's only $1 million each.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus now they're going to prison probably.
That's 2 Netflix crimes in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is.
Is this a trend?
Do you think there'll be a true crime documentary about the Netflix crime?
Oh, 100%. Once it's all been through the courts and it's all said and done.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I can see it now. The men who stole from Netflix.
By Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Starring...
Oh yeah, cast it.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. As the ringleader?
No, he'd be the
muscle, wouldn't he?
No, he'd be the FBI agent.
Oh, okay. He's tracking
them down.
Okay. So who are your Netflix geeks?
Who are the 3 criminals? Let's go with. I'll pick first. Jonah Hill.
Yeah, good geek choice.
We're putting the 21 Jump Street duo
opposite each other.
Yeah,
I like it.
In a serious movie.
If I'm picking geeks, then you can't look past Jesse Eisenberg, can you?
Okay.
King of the geeks.
I know. I feel really tight casting now, but I'll round out the trio with Michael Cera.
Does he work anymore? I haven't heard his name for a long time.
There you go.
Good.
They're nerd criminals. Nerdinals.
Have you just recast Superbad?
Yeah, basically.
Superbad and 21 Jump Street collide in a Netflix insider trading show. That's interesting. We'll keep our eye on that, see what happens in the courts.
Directed by Seth Rogen.
I'm not watching. What's this?
The next piece of news is about a new series which has dropped today on Netflix. It is called The Defeated, and I had never heard of it. We've been doing news and this show now for a couple of years, and this had never come up soon.
This has come on Netflix today?
Yeah, and it's
I've never heard of it either.
It's got a really awesome cast, and it sounds really interesting.
Okay.
It's a new series called The Defeated.
Yeah.
Came out today, set in Berlin in 1946, follows an American cop helping to create a new police force in the aftermath of the Second World War.
So it's the aftermath of the war from the German perspective.
Yes.
That's I don't think that story. I'm not familiar with that side of the story.
They're helping, like I say, set up the police force. Taylor Kitsch is starring in it.
Kitsch.
He plays American cop Max McLaughlin, who arrives in Berlin to help set up the new police force.
What? Whoa. How have I missed this news story?
Michael C. Hall is also in it. He is another cop helping to set up the police force. Logan Marshall Green is also in it. He plays Max's brother, Moritz. Nina Hoss, I don't know who she is, but bottom of the stream alumnus.
No way.
Tuppence Middleton.
So is Michael C. Hall, don't forget.
Yes,
That's
true.
2 of this cast.
Tuppence Middleton is also in this. She plays Claire. We saw her in The Disappearance at Clifton Hill.
We did, indeed.
And she was really good in it. And I like saying Tuppence.
How have we missed this show?
I'm not sure.
I feel like we've not been doing our jobs properly.
There's like 9 episodes. They've all turned up today. So I think that is quite an interesting synopsis. So I am going to check that out.
I'm actually between shows at the minute. So I will check that out. I'll add that to my list.
There is no link for that. You won't be able to click.
Okay.
News this week. I know you're going to be very excited about it because you loved the first one. I don't know if you saw the first one. But it was Netflix's biggest movie last year.
I don't think I did see it.
Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston starred in Murder Mystery.
They did.
Murder Mystery 2 has been commissioned.
Oh, cool.
That is the news.
Good for them. I didn't see it.
I'm sure it will make a stonking amount of Netflix views.
Yeah, of course it will. It
was all right. It wasn't one of the...
Have you seen it?
Yeah. It wasn't one of the most terrible Netflix movies of Adam Sandler's career. But it's not amazing.
It's not difficult to be the worst. What is the worst movie of Adam Sandler's career?
I think I've got quite a high tolerance for bad Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
Like, I quite enjoyed, even though it was shit, Hubie Halloween last year.
Yeah, I remember you saying you enjoyed that. I never watched that.
But I think I was in the Halloween spirit, and it's just...
Did you ever watch
me on
Uncut
a
Gems?
stupid day? No, not yet.
Don't.
I want to, because I think I'll like it.
I think you'll like it as well, to be honest. I did not.
We sat down one evening and watched about 5 minutes of The Ridiculous Six, and then had to turn it off.
Yeah, I can imagine
that's his Western one with all his mates in.
That does sound awful.
It was... It's not often we turn a film off. We're usually stubborn to
see him through to the end.
Yeah, but that was...
we've seen some
awful
shit on this show that we've never turned off. We've never turned a film off on this show. Is that allowed? Are we allowed to do that? I don't think we are we?
I don't think we can.
Wouldn't be much of an episode.
Do an episode. Well, listen in on Thursday to see how close I got to turning a movie off.
Imagine that. It was like, well, I did 10 minutes, I did 15. See ya. We'll be back next week on...
Yeah, but then we could just do a show on what we thought might have happened.
What should have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not out of the question that one day we might turn off a Bomb in the Street.
Who knows? I don't know. If we didn't turn off...
hungover games.
Yeah.
We're not turning anything off, are we?
I think, again, tease for Thursday, this week is about as close as I've come.
I think we're going to have some fun on Thursday's episode. What's this?
This next news story is, again, something I've wanted to talk about for a couple of weeks, but I've just not quite managed to squeeze it in.
Okay.
Netflix has released a new series of sporting documentaries. They are called Untold.
Okay.
And then they have a long subtitle because they're all about a different subject. What is interesting about this series is that they are being released weekly.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Now, it's not the first time, obviously, Netflix have done this, but it still doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen very often at all.
Interestingly, possibly the most high-profile time they did it was with The Last Dance.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bulls documentary last year. Well, this is...
They just do it with sports documentaries.
Yeah, maybe. That is the key. Untold started last week with a basketball documentary called Malice in the Palace, which I really want to watch because it sounds great. It's about like the famous brawl between the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers back in the 2000s.
I was not aware of it.
But there's 5 separate films coming in 5 different weeks.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be great. So, yeah, Malice in the Palace was the first one. The second one is called Deal with the Devil. It's about a female boxer called Christy Martin and her sort of fall from grace. Third one will be about Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, okay, that'll be interesting.
The fourth one is called Crime and Penalties. It's about a ice hockey team, minor league ice hockey team, bought by a trash magnate with the mafia ties. The team took up a policy of rough play and record-breaking penalty minutes until the FBI shut them down. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it does sound good.
And then the final one is called Breaking Point, which is tells the story of Mardy Fish, who I had heard that name, a tennis player from the 2000s.
I remember him being in, I think it was Virtual Tennis on the Dreamcast.
Oh, great game.
I think he was on that, to be honest. That name's awesome. So it's one of those names that when you hear it, it sticks in your head.
Yeah.
Cool, that sounds really interesting.
I am going to watch them. Yes, last week was the first one, so there's 2 out at the minute. The first 2 are already out.
So why am I struggling to find stuff to watch on Netflix at the minute when there's all this good stuff?
Maybe you need to reset your algorithm and like a few more things or dislike a few more things. Because you just need to churn it up a bit.
I am struggling at the minute. There doesn't seem to be much grabbing my attention.
Yeah.
So
that must be what you need to do, churn it up a bit.
Maybe I'll just set up a new profile.
Something we have mentioned before.
Yeah. That's a great photo.
Is the forthcoming Bob Ross documentary.
We have mentioned this before, yeah.
As in, we just said this is coming soon.
Yeah, there's a Bob Ross documentary coming soon. The end.
I saw the trailer for it today.
Okay.
And I am now really excited about it.
Oh, how come?
This trailer is really weird. It's 20 seconds long.
Right.
There's a picture of a Bob Ross painting.
Yeah.
It's at his easel.
Yep.
You know, the famous scene from his TV show. He's not there.
Right.
And it's just text comes up on the screen. And it just says, we'd love to show you the trailer for the forthcoming Bob Ross documentary, Happy Accidents, Betrayal and Greed. But it says, we can't.
Why?
And then a voice comes on, I don't know whose voice it is, just says, I've been waiting for years to tell this story.
Oh, no way.
And then it stops. That's it. It's 20 seconds.
And it's got you. I've not seen it, and that's got me. That's a great tease. I don't know a lot about Bob Ross, but I know that he's like eternally liked. So is that going to change?
I don't know much about him either, other than that that show is still on over here on it's on a random BBC Arts channel, but
yeah,
he's supposed to be this sort of happy, safe guy,
nice guy, but apparently,
So there's the synopsis. If you just up slightly. It says the documentary will examine the painter's business empire and a sinister tale surrounding his name and the empire that was built on it being hijacked by once trusted partners whose slow betrayal of him continued beyond his death in 1995.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know you like your documentaries.
I do like a good documentary, so that does sound quite interesting.
You have to check out the trailer, even though I've told you exactly what happens, because it is a real tease.
I will do that. I will definitely do that.
If you can fit 20 seconds in.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, I do have these busy days, but I should think I can.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Next one. Oh.
Do you like Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Yes.
She has got a movie coming to Netflix. It is her directorial debut.
Oh, interesting.
And she's lined up Olivia Colman and bottom of the stream alumni Dakota Johnson.
Excellent. I love Olivia Colman. I think she's such an amazing person.
It's called The Lost Daughter. Coleman plays Leda, a middle-aged divorcee who takes a vacation to Italy after her daughters go to live with their father in Canada. However, her trip takes a dark turn when she becomes obsessed with another woman and her daughter, which prompts her to begin to confront her own troubled past. Gyllenhaal also wrote the script.
Okay.
So, bit of a change in direction for her.
When is this coming?
December
the 31st.
It's
New Year's Eve.
It is known as New Year's Eve. So,
that'd be the last of this year's Netflix original.
Yeah.
Excellent. That sounds good. I love Olivia Colman. She's a wonderful actress.
I mean, she doesn't usually phone it in, does she?
No, never. Never has.
Could be strong. Could be a strong end to the year. We mentioned last week, as we move on, that you can submit your application to be in a slew of Netflix reality TV
We did
shows.
mention that with Ross, yeah.
Well, on that same theme, Netflix has announced this week that is looking for super fans of some of its biggest series to take part in a game show.
That's us.
The game show is not going to be on Netflix.
What?
They're going to put it on YouTube.
Why?
I don't know.
They've got their own TV network and they're not going to use it to put...
Maybe they'll put it on there to hidden away somewhere. But yeah, it's going to be for Netflix's YouTube.
We should
channel.
go on this. We do a podcast on Netflix. Nobody knows Netflix better than us.
Well, do we fit this brief then? Because it says contestants must have a deep, that's two deeps, understanding of one of the following.
Okay.
The Umbrella Academy.
Never finished the first season.
Me neither. Black Mirror.
I've seen all of Black Mirror.
I've never watched it. Money Heist.
Never seen it.
The Witcher.
Did one episode.
Cobra Kai.
That I could do.
Or Stranger Things.
There's a lot involved in Stranger Things.
I would have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Which I think I might do before the...
Well, all of it?
Possibly.
Really?
They're not long seasons, are
No,
they?
they're not. There's a lot to Stranger Things. I think I could do Cobra Kai, maybe.
I think that would be my best shot.
Maybe next week we should prepare a Cobra Kai quiz for each other.
Okay.
See how we get on.
Okay. All right, that'll be our application.
We'll apply.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Successful applicants will then go head-to-head to see who's top dog of Netflix knowledge.
Excellent.
Yeah, you'll have to be quick, though, because the deadline to apply is the 22nd of August.
That's soon. This episode won't even be out by then. Or does it come out on that day?
Because...
No, that's the date. That's yesterday.
Because the filming takes place on the 2nd or 3rd of September.
Oh, I'm busy those days. That's annoying. They've left that really late.
I mean, it is a little short notice, so I'll give you that.
I've got 3 days to apply and then less than 2 weeks to
If you know these
start.
series, you don't need to swat up, obviously.
True. Okay. Well, I'll keep my eye open for that. I can't believe they're not going to put it on Netflix, though. That's the same one. What's this?
Enough of this Netflix.
Oh, we should probably mention
never
that.
catch on.
We should probably mention that He-Man trailer that came out.
Oh yeah, let's do that first.
There's a He-Man trailer that's come out today. It's for the one that's not Kevin Smith's He-Man.
Okay.
It's got a second. Netflix have somehow managed to get themselves 2 animated He-Man series
Sure.
at the same time. And the trailer for the second one, it's called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
We watched the trailer before we started recording. Thoughts?
It's for kids.
It's for kids.
Just go for it.
It's 3D CGI animation.
Yeah. It gave me an epileptic fit.
It was like He-Man babies, wasn't it? So yeah, it's for kids.
Is there going to be a lot of angry 40-year-olds?
There's a lot of angry 40-year-olds on Twitter today.
Why isn't this for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if you've got kids, check it out. But if you've not, probably just ignore it.
I do think it's a bit odd that they're so close together.
It's really weird that they've got 2 running at the same time.
Yeah.
Because they've got that other... They've got... is there a She-Ra one or something along that line as well?
There's a She-Ra reboot that's been out for a couple of years, yeah.
Yeah, so there's like 3 going on at the same time. It's weird.
But it's obviously completely different from Kevin Smith's take on it.
Yeah, completely different. Yeah.
Squarely aimed at the kids. It's not going for the nostalgia trip from what we saw from the trailer.
No, nothing was the same at all. Even the cat was a different colour. What's the cat called?
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat. I think it's
Cringer.
Scaredy Cat, but that's not right. Cringer, that's the one. So anyway, Nick, sorry for interrupting.
No, it's fine. I was interesting.
What is this?
Forget about Netflix.
Okay.
I'm all about Nestflix.
What's Nestflix?
Well, anytime you've watched a movie or a TV show that has invented within that show a movie or a TV show,
really,
you can now go to Nestflix.fun. That's Nestflix.fun, and you will find in the same layout as Netflix all these made-up movies.
That's brilliant.
If you go back up,
sorry,
you've got it's fine. Go down a bit. So
it's distracted.
I immediately noticed Good Will Hunting 2 hunting season is in here. That's from one of Kevin Smith's movies, isn't it?
Yes.
Talking about him. Keep going down. So you've got Simple Jack from Tropic Thunder. That's in here. Oh, if only you could click on these to play them. You can click, see what happens. So you get the synopsis.
You get some pictures.
Yeah, so you're on
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack, the heart-wrenching story of Jack, a simple farmhand who can talk to animals.
That's brilliant. What a great idea somebody's had here.
That's
the Rural Drawer. Amazing. That's from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Cast Tony Hawk and Jenna Maroney. Directed by Casey Affleck.
I just say what I've seen in
30 Rock.
One, I'd pick up well. I don't know.
Sorry. God Cop. That's also from 30 Rock, I think. Black Frasier. That's also from 30 Rock. They're all from 30 Rock.
Well, yeah, but you're on the...
I'm on the 30 Rock section.
Yeah, I would now like...
Horsing Around from BoJack Horseman. Mr. Peanut Butter's House. The Money. What a great idea. Somebody's had a great idea for you.
I love that someone's gone and set that up. It's brilliant. All the thumbnails are there.
I could look at this all day.
What's MILF Island from? I remember that is
30 Rock as well.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I need to rewatch 30 Rock. 30 Rock is a great show. What's Forrest Gump 2 Gump Again from? That's a Be Demented. Never heard of it.
Yeah, go to Netflix and you will have a lot of fun flicking around there. And
yeah, you will.
You'll go down the...
We're getting very distracted by this. But...
it doesn't make good podcasting.
It doesn't.
But yeah, you'll go down the imaginary movie and TV show wormhole.
There should be a stab one from Scream.
It might be on there. I don't know if there's a search facility. Oh, and if you can't find what you're looking for, you can submit a title.
Stab 6 and Stab 7
Look,
are all
Inspector Spacetime's there from Community.
This is brilliant. I could look at this all night.
There you go. There's your evening sorted.
I nearly brought a Stab movie poster once. I was going to have... there's 2 frames you've got behind you. Yeah. I was going to have Scream 2 and Stab in the frames. Because they're both based on the same story.
Nice. It is brilliant.
It is brilliant. What a great idea.
It says there's over 450 titles on there.
Angels with Filthy Souls is on here.
Oh, brilliant. From Home Alone.
That was filmed for Home Alone.
I know. I always thought it was a real movie.
Yeah, I did as well. I always find that amazing. What a great find, Nick. Well done.
Thanks.
I'll put a link in the show notes for it.
Do go and check it out. It's awesome.
I'm going to put it in our Discord right now.
Okay.
And just put it in completely with no context.
We'll get some live reaction maybe later in the show.
See if anybody's actually paying attention to the Discord right now. I've spelled Netflix wrong.
Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to put...
Yeah, but I put a K in it.
All right, yeah, that won't help you. I thought you'd like that.
I do like that. That's very much fun. So I'll put a link to it in the show notes. I'll also put a link to the Discord in the show notes, and we'll have some fun with that.
Nestflix.fun, indeed.
Nestflix.fun. Have you got any more news?
I'm newsed out.
Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
I finished Car Master's Rust to Riches.
Oh, no way, you finished it.
I'm really good at that. We've run out of episodes.
Was it good?
I loved it.
Good.
I don't really like cars, like I said the other week. It's just...
You flew through it.
Yeah. I think there's like 8 episodes in each season.
Oh, how many seasons?
3.
Oh, yeah, you have flew through it.
So, yeah, they're only like half an hour. I really enjoyed it. It's just easy. In a tough week, just...
Is it like reality TV documentary type?
Well,
what's the concept?
So, well, I said before, didn't it? So there's this garage, and they try and like trade up. Yeah. So they do a car up.
Oh yeah, you
trade it up for another one to eventually make a really big sale. But then I've been since reading in my research this week that it's a bit controversial as to what level of it is set up, because the guy who makes all the deals and stuff has actually got acting credits.
Oh right.
They're like, oh, what's this guy's story? Is he hired in? What's the and like I said, the crew is quite cunningly diverse, I think you would say.
Right, okay.
With the hot girl and the,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So, who's to say? But it's well-made crap. I tell you what, I watched a movie a couple of nights ago.
Okay.
Which I just noticed had popped up. This was on Disney Plus, actually. Right. Going away from Netflix. I watched Stuba.
Stuba? How was it?
Starring Dave Bautista. It was really good.
I've heard of it. I've never partaken, but I've heard it's good.
If you want 85, 90 minutes of just fun, stupid... The guy always surprises me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He does.
I came away thinking, oh, this will be all right. I came away thinking, I've really fucking enjoyed that.
He did that to us before. What was that one in the football stadium he did?
Oh, Final Score.
Final Score. That's a really good film.
And the one with Jodie Foster. Hotel Artemis.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that was him. Yeah, you're right, it was.
There's a bit towards the end of this movie. Me and my wife had to rewind it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we were just laughing. It was brilliant. I would recommend Stuba.
Is it an intentional comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know the premise?
No.
So he's Dave Dave Bautista plays a cop.
Yeah.
Who has laser eye surgery.
Right.
So he can't see, basically. He's supposed to stay in the house for 2 days.
Yeah.
To recover. But he gets a lead on this case. So he's
just walking around the city blind?
Pretty much.
Amazing.
So he hires an Uber driver to take him around. It's great.
Oh, I might
really
check
funny.
that out. It's on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Excellent. I will check that out.
I had a great time.
Good.
And also, don't judge me.
Okay.
Fuck off.
When have I ever judged anybody? I'm the least judgmental person you know.
Me and my wife have started to watch Ugly Betty, and
What?
it's really
Why?
fun.
Why? Where's that come from?
Probably because we finished Superstore not that long ago.
I started Superstore
there you
this
go.
week. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
And America Ferrera's great in that.
Yeah, she
And I
is.
was like, I've always kind of fancied watching Ugly Betty.
Yeah.
And then we watched like the first few, and I was like, oh, I've seen this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but I was like, I definitely have watched
Just watched a
some
few
of these
episodes
before.
at some point.
I'm really enjoying it.
What's
so,
it on?
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Everything's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus. I can't say it's ever appealed, but I can understand the appeal.
Okay.
I've just never watched it myself.
I'll keep you updated.
Thanks.
Do you know what I haven't watched?
What?
I don't know. I've just not got around to it. It has been a busy week, like I say, because I've been watching Ugly Betty. But I haven't watched What If yet, so I need to make time
I've seen
for
the
those.
first one. I have not seen the second one as of yet. I might do that when you've gone tonight, actually, depending on the time.
Okay. Well, that seamlessly links then. What did you think of it?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good, the first one. It was this story of what if Agent Carter took the super soldier serum instead of Captain Steve Rogers.
Yes.
It was really good. She became like the British version of Captain America.
Sweet.
But no, I really enjoyed it. It's, the animation style's a little bit jarring, but once you're 5 minutes in, you don't even notice anymore. It's really clever.
Cool.
I enjoyed it. Apparently, the second one's supposed to be incredible, so we'll see what that's like later on.
Brilliant. Anything else?
I watched a film
Okay.
on Sunday night this week.
Sweet.
I watched Beckett.
Oh, yes.
Remember we mentioned it a few weeks ago with
John
David Washington? I enjoyed it. I don't do action films very often, and it is ultimately it is an action film.
Okay.
But no, I thought it was good. The story was solid. It was a bit like
Man on the Run type
Man
thing.
on the Run, yeah, but doesn't understand why he's on the run. And then you slowly start to figure it out as he starts to figure it out 5 minutes later.
Okay.
So you're always like one step ahead of him. But no, it's good. If you've got
Is it
spare
tense?
yeah, bits of it are really tense. The car crash scene's really good.
Nice.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I was expecting. I mainly watched it because we talked about it on here. So I thought I'll watch it and then we'll talk about it on here again. I wasn't expecting to really enjoy it, and I actually did. I thought it was quite good. I'd recommend it. I think you'd really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's right up your street.
Good. I will do
Reminded me a
that.
lot of, what was that one that we did? The French one, where there was the man who'd been let out of prison. And he did that fight in the police station.
No. Lost Bullet.
Lost Bullet. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of that. It's that similar sort of vibe to it.
Cool.
I would never have got that. I could see the whole film, but I could not remember the title. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of that. It's got that sort of vibe to it, that sort of style.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out.
I will.
It's number 1 on Netflix and has been all week.
Congratulations to all involved.
We haven't done a top 10 for a while. Do you want to do a top 10?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? How much time we got left?
Let's dip in.
We've got plenty of time. Top 10 on Netflix currently is... You sort of just said that with I'm not even nowhere near ready. Number 10, very randomly, is a film. It's called The Girl Next Door. Do you remember The Girl Next Door?
Is it like Alicia Cuthbert?
It is. Alicia Cuthbert and Emile Hirsch and Timothy Oliphant. Is she like a porn star that moves in next door, if I remember rightly? It's from 2004. That makes me feel old. I remember that coming out. Number 9 is Downton Abbey.
Okay. Presumably a new series has arrived.
Oh, is it? I'm not sure it is.
Okay. Maybe it's not.
Well, it says Masterpiece Classic, Downton Abbey.
Right.
So is it a show about... No, it can't be. It is Downton Abbey.
Surely.
Why is it called Masterpiece Classic Downton Abbey? Anyway, the 6th series...
Is it old enough to be either of those things?
No.
I've never seen it. I watched 10
10
minutes of it once a Christmas day around my mum's. And we went home.
Is that the same day you watched Mamma Mia twice?
No, I don't know. That was with my in-laws.
Okay. Number 8 is a film called Vivo.
Yes.
Heard of Vivo?
Yes, we've mentioned that in the news.
What's a kinkajou?
What's a kinkajou with you?
It says a music-loving Kinkajou embarks on the journey of a lifetime to fulfill his destiny and deliver a love song for an old friend.
It's Lin-Manuel Miranda's animated movie.
So he's Saldana's in it also. But I presume a Kinkajou's a monkey because there's a monkey in the picture.
Sure.
Cool. Outer Banks is at number 7. I never went back to... I did start out of Banks.
Is this not the one where you said you couldn't get over the fact they were all supposed to be kids?
And they were
all played by 40-year-olds?
Yeah. According to my Netflix, I've done 2 episodes.
Right.
The second season has just landed. So that's why it's gone into the charts.
I don't even know what the premise is, to be honest. I'm asking you now to search your memory.
It's about Australians that live by the beach.
Right, like Neighbours.
But they've uncovered this like crime.
Home and Away.
Yeah, but it's like crimey.
Okay.
Crime plot. It says the synopsis for the first episode I do not have in front of me, so I will not read. After a hurricane... Oh, I'm starting to fucking play it now. After a hurricane, John B., JJ, Pope and Kira plunge headlong into a danger and an adventure when they find a mysterious sunken wreck.
A sunken
wreck. Okay. So that's number 7. It's getting good reviews, season 2 of Outer Banks. I've seen some good stuff about it. Number 6 is Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Okay.
An animated movie from 2014. I think it's like something to do with Rocky and Bullwinkle, isn't it?
It's the kid and his dog, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's like a spin-off of that. Number 5 is The Kissing Booth 3.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know that had come out. Kiss Harder. I didn't even know that had come out, but apparently...
it would be Kiss with a Vengeance, wouldn't it? It would be the third one.
It says, determined to make the most of her final summer before college, Ella plans the ultimate bucket list as she navigates what comes next with Noah and Lee.
More kissing.
I guess, in a booth.
With 3 of them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hit and Run is at number 4. Have you heard of this? It's Netflix's new TV show.
You should give me more.
A man searching for the truth behind his wife's death becomes caught up in a dangerous web of secrets and intrigue, stretching from New York to Tel Aviv.
Ooh.
Season 1 have just dropped as 9 episodes. 9 episodes randomly. Looks all right.
Okay, good.
I've seen a trailer for it. It looks all right. Number 3 is Beckett. That's the film I've just been talking about. Do you want the synopsis for that?
I think we're Becketted out, aren't we?
Yeah, it's in Greece.
Man goes to Greece in car crash, gets chased.
Number 2, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Number 2 is something I am going to watch. It's called Memoirs of a Murderer, the Nielsen tapes.
Oh.
So it's serial killer Dennis Nielsen narrates his life and horrific crimes via a series of chilling audio tapes recorded from his jail cell.
Ooh.
So for an hour and 25 minutes. It's a documentary.
Light.
It does look good. Yeah, very light. And if you're into serials, they did a different one, didn't they? Was the Ted Bundy tapes was one, wasn't it?
They did, yeah.
So I think it's the same sort of vibe to that. Number 1 is the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
I do not think I've seen the second one.
I don't think I have either. I really enjoyed the first one.
I hated the first one.
Did you?
Yeah, this is my controversial movie.
I quite liked it.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Don't apologise. Don't ever apologise for not liking a movie.
Well, I remember it was very hyped up because I saw it a bit after it had come out.
Yeah.
And I knew it was from like the guys who again mentioned him again did 21 Jump Street, which I really like. And it just didn't click with me.
Fair enough.
I much preferred the Lego Batman movie to the actual Lego movie.
The Lego Batman movie is great. So you're probably right to do that. Lego Batman is in the second part of this.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do you want to know the synopsis?
Yes, please.
The adventures of Master Builder Emmett continue. When Lego Duplo aliens kidnap Lucy and Batman, he must head out into space to save the day.
Yeah, I've definitely not seen that.
I haven't seen it either. Maybe I'll check it out. Because I do enjoy the first one.
Okay.
And that is your current Netflix top 10.
Good roundup.
Thank you.
Pleasure. That's very polite of us.
Have we got anything else we need to talk about?
Yes.
Have we got anything else we want to talk about?
What a double header this has been this week.
Yeah.
I suppose we need to do our watch along feature.
We need to extend our rods.
Yes.
Into episode 3
This
of
show's
The
making
Island.
my rod wither. I'll tell you that much.
Episode 3 of The Island is a trip. What was this? Because this was not an island.
No.
What was going on here, Nick?
So, Chase, the main lady, wakes up in a hospital facility.
Yeah.
And then there's just 45 minutes of...
exposition.
Yeah. She's in some sort of experiment.
Yeah, she's in prison.
Yeah.
For something.
Has
along
been
with
for some time.
The rest of them have as well. And somehow they've been on this island. But now she's not.
But they're going to put her back in.
But they're going to put her back in.
Why did she come out?
Just so they can tell her, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. She was stuck to a chair at one point with magnets.
How many times does this woman escape in this episode?
A lot.
Like 5 times.
It really made me laugh because at one point there's like 5 guards on her and she like karate kicks her way out of all of them. But she couldn't fight off that one withered rapey guy in the first episode.
Also, she escaped like 5 times, basically toured around this facility.
Yeah.
They put her in front of like the board of scientists and psychologists.
Yeah.
They told her this is an experiment. This is exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
And then the cliffhanger at the end of the episode was her bursting into a lab and seeing all the other people
in like Minority Report swimming pool.
Which we already knew.
Yeah, we already knew that. We'd been told that at the beginning. She just wasn't listening.
Like it's supposed to be this dramatic reveal. This program is so bad.
It's awful. It's not even like... I was hoping... After the first one, I was hoping it'd be entertaining
The first one was kind of fun bad.
Fun bad. That's what I was hoping for. But I can't even like... There's nothing in this that's enjoyable.
This was
the worst episode of anything I've ever seen.
Shit.
This is worse than the Dexter finale, this episode. This is bad. This is really bad.
And now she's going back in to do something.
She's going to be like their hidden agent.
I'm not clear on what.
But is she going to tell everybody else? Or who was the old dude? Was he like the governor?
Oh, like the fucking... Both these things we've watched this week have got stereotypical rich Texans in them as well.
That's true.
With like the little string ties.
Yeah.
This was nonsensical.
It was nonsense. There was always a thing when Lost was... I'm going to go back to Lost again because it's my go-to for this sort of program. There was always a joke among Lost fans that the last episode ever was going to be John Locke sitting in a chair just explaining everything.
Sure.
But that's basically what this episode was. It was just an old man sitting in a chair giving you all the exposition for the show.
But to me, he explained it to her, then a psychologist explained it to her, then a nurse explained it. They all said the same thing pretty much. This is a simulation.
Yeah, it's basically VR, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a simulation.
Someone called it a game, someone called it a simulation. At one point in this, which really made me laugh, one of the scientists says like, "Oh, you're in a simulation," and she says, "What does that mean?" And the scientist went, "It's simulated.
It's not real." Oh, I can't even... There was nothing in this that was even entertaining, this episode.
And then the only tease was like, the rich Texan was like, "Well, we'll put her back in." And the scientist said, "Well, do you think will she be okay? Will she survive?" And he's like, "I damn well hope not, hurdy, gurdy, racist Texan dude."
What also made me laugh, right, is if this is a simulation, and which it clearly is, it's like virtual reality.
Yeah.
Why does that conch shell need to be labelled up with the island incorporated?
Don't know.
Because it's just a computer graphic.
Why go to the effort of simulating a barcode in a conch shell?
Yeah, it's not a real prop. It's a computer graphic. The whole thing is. I don't know. I don't know where this show's going. I am intrigued to see where it's going.
And then they were like, "Oh yeah, if you die in there, you die out here." So we still don't know what happened to the rapey guy.
Yeah, he's obviously dead. I have no idea what's going on. I am intrigued to see where it's going because I am intrigued to see. I feel like there's going to be some big twist at the end of it.
Yeah, but I think, as you say, there's 7 episodes.
7.
We watched 3.
Yes.
So I think I've got 3 episodes and 42 minutes of absolute nothing, and then
8 minutes.
It'll try and do something.
Yeah.
Do
you as well feel like that? There's been no flow, and that it just feels like they're playing in random order.
Yes, because why 2 episodes in would you then go, "This is what's happening"?
And then episode 4 is going to presumably be back on the island.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel... It feels like you could have watched any of those 3 episodes we've seen so far in any order and got the same
When the rich Texan goes, "Oh yeah, all that 39 step stuff, that was just bullshit."
The whole thing we've based this whole show on so far.
Yeah. So forget about everything those first 2 episodes. If you've watched this, you're a stupid fucker. That's basically what he said.
Yes, we are. Yeah. It's not good, is it?
No.
It's the worst one we've seen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not even close.
It fits this season of Bottom of the Stream.
Yeah. This is a season of terrible stuff.
We're truly at the bottom.
We are scraping the bottom of the barrel on Bottom of the Stream this season. So we'll go back in for season 4 then, shall we?
Episode 4.
Episode 4, not season 4. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Episode 4. We're not giving up. We did give ourselves the option to give up, but I'm quite intrigued to see where it's going. So I don't want to give up. I don't think.
I mean, the next episode they'll probably be, I don't know, out in space or something, just for no reason whatsoever.
Smoke monster will show up or something. Who knows? But we're sticking with it. Well, I'm definitely sticking with it. Are you sticking with it?
I've got to. I feel in solidarity of Sam, one of our patrons, who is getting ahead of the curve, and he's finished it already.
He binged it over the last few days. He was kind of broken the rules. That wasn't the whole point of extending the rods, was to do one a week. But we'll forgive
What did he say? He just wanted to get it out of the way once he'd started.
To get it over and done with so he can watch something good again. And then he had to go and watch Left Behind. Should we talk about Left Behind for a minute?
Yeah, this Thursday on this very feed, we are going to talk about Mr. Ross Cook's wildcard selection. It is a movie called Left Behind.
It is. It's got Nicolas Cage in it.
It has.
It has.
It's got Leah Thompson in it.
It has, for a bit.
Yeah.
And it's got Chad Michael Murray in it.
Sure.
It's from 2014 and it will be the subject of our show on Thursday of this week.
What could go wrong? It's Nicolas Cage.
Exactly. I think we can have some fun with this episode.
Okay.
So check it out. If you've not seen Left Behind yet, go out and watch it. And we'll come back on Thursday to talk to you about it.
Cheers.
Bye.